said, if you make a false statement.
My
Alright, well, I'm sorry you had a bad night.
how you gonna see
We're
it?
not racist.
How you gonna see it? I mean, you can't see the picture.
We're not racist.
You're standing just like you stand here. How you gonna see that if you don't care? You can't see it in the dark. He did. On purpose.
What kind of
And
car
then
you got?
he scared off the rain.
What kind of car you got? A little white one? A white one? Okay. Alright, well, I'll walk through here, everyone. We got your contact number on here, everyone? Your phone number? 816-0872, is that right? Okay. I'll give you a call tomorrow, okay? I'm located 81st. Okay? I'll be calling from the police department. Now, it should be 9 now. All right? Okay. Man, you look good on camera.
Thank you.
Hey, man, what's going on?
How do I get over there? Hey, good. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna be a news people.
So we're independent journalists. Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How you doing? Hey, man. No, actually, just trying to get in there. Just checking out the publicly accessible areas of the building. I'm an
That's
independent
fine.
journalist.
Only problem you can security areas at night.
Okay.
You can go in the lobby. This is secured because for the safety of the dispatchers.
Sure.
So what they do is let one person in at a time.
Got you.
You
Got
can
you.
feel through the window.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, I got you. I
But
got
this
you.
is for like this gentleman here. Are y'all together?
No. I'm separate. I'm here.
Oh, you the chief?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dean Scott, how you doing?
It's what?
Dean Scott.
Dean Scott?
Yeah.
Matt.
Give me just a minute.
Yeah, I'm here to file.
File a complaint.
Yes.
Okay. How about
You do a lot of working out, don't you, Chief?
I try to. Come on in, sir. You come in too.
All right. Thank you, Chief.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
How you doing, man? Good. You the chief? Yeah, I told him. I didn't know you were here. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I thought y'all wanted to see a supervisor. Is that right?
Yeah.
You just say.
I didn't, and Chief, I didn't know. I thought this might have been publicly accessible, and you
Yeah.
told me to come on in.
Yeah, it's both here, but
I got
you
you.
got to file a complaint.
Yes,
So
sir.
I don't want to.
Yes, sir. And I don't want to interrupt that.
We go in the
Yeah.
bar area. We can call whatever you like to do.
Yeah, definitely.
Say that again, sir.
I don't know if you got any messages today, Chief.
Yes, sir.
Well, unfortunately, my secretary and her.
Okay, say that again.
Child,
Can we come with? Okay.
Stolen.
I'll have stolen cars.
Oh, man.
So I got it.
Right.
So she usually fills me in. She'll hope to be back tomorrow.
Okay.
And I would ask, they're here for legal purposes.
Yes, sir.
If you wouldn't fill me in, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, we can.
Yes, sir.
I can actually put this.
And-
Anything behind that door secured area,
Yeah, I
any open areas, you're more than welcome.
And my rule of thumb, I generally don't film people unless they engage with me. You know, they engage with me, that's,
We're not here to give them the spiel on what.
No.
we do,
Yeah,
but-
no, yeah, I know.
But, what I wanted to talk to you about was,
Sure.
there was an incident yesterday.
Okay.
I
I heard something about it, but I didn't. I was actually out having to have a doctor's appointment myself, so I caught the tail end of some stuff.
absolutely.
And I will tell you this, probably wouldn't handle right, and I know you're filming, I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, younger guys make mistakes. I don't have any problem with public area stuff. You know, the DHS, if they don't want you on the property,
And I've taken that up with them.
right.
I know that's.
That's their fight, not ours.
Right.
My understanding with it, you know, with my 30 years, as long as you don't attempt to impede the doorway with vehicle yourself or an object, you're good to go.
And as long
That's
as I
a-
get personal information.
That's right.
Yeah.
And that's the city parking lot. Man, you sit out there all day and feel birds. I don't care.
Right, now.
You know, I don't think, you don't strike me as a type that's trying to impede on anybody's right.
No, we really don't.
And what.
Y'all been nothing nice to me.
Yeah, no, so, yeah, they came in and they didn't understand, obviously, the public areas and stuff like that. And again, DHS wanted us out, and even if that was that would have been fine. But,
Maybe a little, you know,
Hey.
I hope you would chalk it up as a little overzealous, you know.
well.
You know, I get it.
I would like to say that, but I told the lieutenant yesterday, he had stopped by for just a couple of
Yeah.
minutes during the interaction. And he says, well, he goes, when I was there, he said they were very, he said they were very respectful to you. I said, please watch the body cam.
Yeah.
And,
Well, I will.
Yeah,
Now
and,
that you told me.
yeah, and I told him I go all over the country.
Yeah.
I probably had more interactions with law enforcement officers than most citizens will ever have in their life. Because
Sure.
because the job I do,
Yeah.
it naturally brings us together.
What else, journalists?
Yeah.
Citizen
independent
journalist, yeah.
And I've been doing it 4 years, and I've
Yes.
been over to 1,000 government buildings, literally over
Gotcha.
1,000.
Gotcha.
So I've had a lot of interactions, and I told them quite literally that these gentlemen were possibly the most unprofessional law enforcement officers I've ever come across.
As my job as chief, I have to take a look at that.
Absolutely, and we don't even have to focus on that. I know you'll take a look at it, and
Yeah.
you'll make a decision based
Yeah.
on that. But the reason that we're here tonight is
Yeah.
because we're working in the area again tonight.
problem.
Not public buildings, obviously, but they're closed. But I just wanted to, and I should have did this yesterday. I should have come by because I
I
brought
was
them
here
the
later in the
law.
afternoon.
I actually brought them the law, and I
Yeah.
showed
I
the
know
law
what
to
it
them.
is.
Yeah, the International Chiefs Association,
Yeah.
all that stuff. So I just wanted to come by because, again, I don't want to go to jail for doing what I'm allowed to do. You know what I mean?
I know that. I respect that.
And one of the big issues we have a lot of times is public right-of-ways
Correct.
next to the street.
We have that too, don't feel bad.
Yeah. So,
Right.
We deal with that. That's my yard till it hits concrete.
Yeah,
I understand.
yeah, so I tell people if I'm on the side of the road, it's a public right of way, I'm allowed to stand here and video. A lot of people think their property goes to the road and it doesn't. So I just wanted to.
But it's a lot easier to stand on the pavement than have to deal with that.
Right. If they have a
Turning
sidewalk.
into,
Yeah, if
yeah.
they have a
And
sidewalk.
unfortunately, we're not a sidewalk community.
Right. And the same thing in Alabama, because I do a lot of work in Alabama.
Yeah.
So.
It's just considered more rural, and we've had people actually petition for sidewalks. You're not gonna get sidewalks with 3 people's name on it.
Yes.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Well, all I wanted to do is come by.
But as you see, our roadway is heavily traveled. You'll see the pass on the other side.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially on Brandon, so.
Exactly.
There's a lot of walking goes on, so I don't think anybody would give you any problem.
Okay, I
And-
just wanted to come by, because again, I'm not out here to cause trouble, and I don't want.
And you've been nothing nice to me.
Yeah, I don't want to get, all
Yeah.
hemmed up over a legal
You won't
constitutional
do
activity.
this. Do me a favor. If something happens, to save yourself some grief and probably me, tell them you already came by and talked to me. And that if there's an issue
To let you
that
know.
you already let me know what y'all are doing.
Right.
And you don't want any problems, and if you would, please call me to verify.
Absolutely.
Hey, Chief, I appreciate, yeah.
That's more than fair.
Exactly.
And I haven't released the video
That's
of
fine.
yesterday, but it will be released this weekend.
That's fine.
I'll tell people not to call, but when citizens see this kind of
I
behavior,
get it.
okay, they redress their government. I'm not like, call these guys and bitch them out, you know what I mean? But, and I feel the same way when I see a
Yeah.
video and I get upset. I tend to call and be like, "What are you guys doing?" You know, he was, you know. So you seem very cordial and very nice, and I have no issue. I believe that you're going to see this video
I'll look at it.
and you're going to take appropriate action because they were just sarcastic and snotty and rude and just it was terrible.
As you know, a lot of times you deal with stuff. In state facilities that offer free services, you don't really know what you're dealing with.
Right.
You know.
Right, and I tried to explain. I said, "Hey,
I get it.
this,
I get
here's
it.
the law," you know.
And to be honest with you, you know, to be fair, across the board, I don't know what call they just left. I don't know what they just dealt with.
Right. Everything's a factor.
You don't
Everything's
ever
a
know.
factor. And that's why I try to be as cordial as possible.
And that's why, you know, sometimes you gotta take that 2 seconds to breathe.
I mean, the elder wife could have died last week. I have no clue.
Well, you know, I'll be honest with you, I've had a situation last week that was very close to that and nobody knew.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. You don't know what people
And something was brought to my attention and I asked, and you know, he broke down in my office
Yeah.
and nobody knew.
Right.
So yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and I work in the service industry. You know,
Right.
serving and
You never-
bartending.
you never know.
You never know what's going on in a
Right.
person's life. So you treat that.
And that's what I
person-
tell people. I'm a bartender, don't get tips. I listen to everybody's problem.
There you go.
And see, you know, for me personally, like my goal is not to have confrontation with people. My goal at the end of the day, if I can help the city avoid a costly lawsuit in the
Yeah.
future by pointing out things that
Well,
need
I
to be
think
fixed.
the way y'all approaching it with information and knowledge, I don't see any problem with that. I think,
We're gonna get out of your hair.
yeah, no
You're a
problem.
busy
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, no problem. I'm just into my
Thank you.
day.
Yes, sir.
I hope I hope the day was better than yesterday.
It has been so
It has,
far.
it has,
We
yeah.
were over in Jackson today, so they were a lot more, you know, pleasant.
So do that for me. Like I said, if somebody questions, and they do call us,
Yeah.
just say, hey, I already went by at 6 o'clock, talked to the chief, yeah, he was still there. He gave me a card, told him what we're gonna be doing. If you would, just, if you wanna call and verify, please do it, and they'll give you a call.
And listen, I'm from Florida. I
Yeah.
don't drive 8 hours to break the law.
understand.
I can do that at home. You know?
understand.
So
What brought y'all here? Just doing it?
Yeah, I go, like I said, I go all over the country. I've covered Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, been in Tennessee, been in Nevada, I've been in California, Chicago, New York.
Well, do YouTube,
I do
Facebook.
YouTube, I do Facebook, I have my own media company that's on Roku, Fire Stick, Android
Okay.
TV, Android phone. So,
Streaming type stuff.
exactly. So, all right.
Making any money at it?
Yeah, pretty good.
Good.
Yeah.
All
But
right, bro, y'all be
There's
careful.
got to be checks and balances in the
There you
government,
go. There you go.
transparency,
Y'all need
accountability.
something.
Thank you,
If you're
Chief.
running something, just give me a call.
yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.